Welcome to the Brown Load, and it's all three of us back together.
Talia.
Sach is back from the Gujarat. Kedge is back from Gujarat version 2, which is northwest London. As we know, that is second Gujarat, outside of Gujarat.
It's like Greater Ahmedabad.
Yeah,
Greater Ahmedabad.
Western Ahmedabad.
Yeah,
that's what it would be.
Like,
where are you from? West Ahmedabad. Whereabouts? Harrow.
West Coast mother.
Yeah. Motherati.
Yeah,
so it would be.
Yeah.
Gangster version. Well, listen. Welcome back. First, genuinely,
It's been a while.
How was it? No, let's start with the important stuff. How's grandma?
Yeah. Good. Glad to see me.
Yeah. She's
Thank God for
glad
that.
to see me.
No, because
Thank God
do you
for
know
that.
what? Like, I never.
That's such a Kedge line to say,
I'll tell you
Sach.
why.
What are you
Because
doing?
I never tell her when I go. I just turn up.
Okay.
So she's not expecting it.
That must be well
I
annoying.
spoke to her the day before when I was in Mumbai, and like she didn't have a clue like where I was. Like I called her.
Yeah.
And then the next day I was there.
And how? What's her reaction?
Yeah, she was just.
Did she tell you off?
No, she was a bit. Yeah, she did tell me off.
For what?
Obviously, for not telling her that I was coming.
Oh no, but no,
Obviously.
there was no other telling off. That was like
what for?
about your hairstyle or something like that. Because they like to pick on random
What you
things.
wearing? Or
Yeah.
like, look at your
Yeah.
face.
No, well, I mean, we've spoken
Modern.
about this before. Staying at the hotel was a big telling off.
Right.
Good.
But yeah,
It's-
I mean,
that's
you know.
criminal. I just can't believe.
No, do you know what?
Oh, we don't want to go there.
No,
We've
we don't want to go there.
addressed
We've
it,
addressed it. But since that we've had that podcast a couple of weeks ago, I had so many messages coming to me saying, you know what, Sach, I'm with you. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah.
Well, they're not real Indians or Desis. do you know what I mean?
But that's the it, Kedge, because most of us have westernized because we live here. But you're that guy.
I'm sorry.
Opening up your food, stinking out the train,
Yeah.
but you're both guys, Kedge. So you're also like, oh God, these Desis, they're such a letdown to our
Honestly,
people. And then at the same time, he's the guy doing
Yeah,
it.
the Brown Load Army came out and they were like, no, Sach.
No, they
good on
can't
you.
have been.
Yeah.
There's
Like,
probably only about
yeah.
6 people.
No, there was loads. More saying that I did the right thing than the opposite.
my God.
Anyway,
yeah.
you saw grandma and so you stayed with her for a bit.
I'm back, yeah.
And how hot was it? Because I saw how hot
It was roasting there. Do you know what? I managed to squeeze in a few days in Mumbai on the way back. I saw the whole of London there. Everyone from London was there.
Were people that you actually knew, or just Londoners? walking
Londoners that bumped into like people that I knew.
around? Oh, but
I
so
know.
you talked about you didn't just hear
few
their accent.
musicians.
Mumsy,
Yeah.
What's he saying?
he was staying in the same hotel as me. I had breakfast one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was all right. He's good. Saw him.
What was he doing? There?
He was-
Gigging?
no, so he's recording some music and
good
videos
on
and
him.
stuff.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
no, it's actually really
Well
good
done,
to have a
mums.
chat to him. My cousin, randomly, she was out there staying in the same hotel.
Oh.
Who I don't ever see over here, so got to spend some time with her, which was nice. I was
Then
in the
Sach,
gym.
you turn into your grandma and we're like, how dare you come to this hotel and stay
No,
here
it
and not
wasn't
tell
like-
me?
It was just a nice surprise
Carries on like, what?
because she knew I was in India. She messaged me. She goes, "Where are you staying?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm staying in." She was like, "Oh, me too." I was like, "Oh, wicked."
Perfect.
So is the rest of London.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Indian restaurant in that hotel? I love that Indian
What
restaurant.
hotel was it?
I think the JW.
Yeah, great.
I do like
Brilliant,
the paneer in that Indian restaurant.
I didn't go there.
They're pronted.
I went
Oh,
to
me
the-
and Tommy going for breakfast in Mumbai every
Yeah, the
morning.
breakfast, bro. The breakfast
They've
is
got-
unbelievable.
They had about
That's where Tommy
12.
first tried upma
Yeah.
and boa.
We didn't share a room. It wasn't Upma, nothing else.
Right.
That's when Tommy first did Upma. Upma what? No, I did not go up. I did not go
I think
up
you might have.
anything.
I
I,
think you
promise
might
you.
have.
Oh, yeah, we had separate rooms.
No, but exactly.
I'm actually glad that you tried
I'm a
it.
big boy. But there was loads of achar.
Yeah,
They
there was
got
everything.
Like, they got like loads.
Can
of
I
them.
just?
Do you
can
know
I
what?
just
There's
address?
all types of cuisine for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I just address? You mentioned the key word, achar. Ever since we spoke about achar a couple of episodes ago, and how
Yeah, there's a certain
so
achar.
obviously we've never really spoken about it, but then we kind of just basically
achar?
announced that we just basically put it out there that Punjabi achar is normally green. And,
the umbrella achar, obviously,
yeah,
mango, yeah.
and obviously Gujaratis eat a lot of red achar.
Yeah.
So the amount of Punjabis who've messaged me going, Kedge, what is this red
red one,
achar
honestly.
that you get, Tommy? So I've had to
yeah.
go and get the label and everything.
Ashoka was one of them.
Ashoka was one of them, the
Yeah.
original ones, and then I told them that obviously the other one I get now from
Shayona.
Shayona.
Shayona, that's it.
Yeah.
Shayona, yeah. So listen, I'm telling you, Punjabi
everyone's
people,
like-
it's like I've jumped over the fence and I'm in the
Jar
Gujarat
was
and I
everywhere.
went, boys, it's all right, you know, come. Get your jar. I feel like it's all right.
You know what? I
I'm
thought-
holding the fire exit door.
I
open.
You
think-
are- Do you know what? I remember the Achar station. There was loads everywhere.
Oh,
it's a-
I mean,
banger.
I didn't even go there because I don't need that for
And
breakfast. but
were they doing the fresh pudina?
Oh, everything, bro. There was fresh noodles,
Oh, I'm
fresh
starving.
dim sum, fresh puri, fresh parathas,
Who
fresh
eats dim
eggs.
sum when you've got booty and
Bro,
all of that?
there was. I'm sorry, but at one point I had noodles and an egg on my plate because you can.
That's
them.
egg fried rice. That's
Have
a
everything,
special egg
exactly,
stir fry.
exactly.
But
And then, do you know, I met other people. I met Yuvraj Singh out there.
Oh.
He was
Is
staying
he
in the
all right?
hotel.
Is he healthy, looking well?
Yeah, he's
and
all right.
everything? Yeah.
Speaking of healthy, I was in the gym with Anil Kapoor.
Oh, what?
He was on the treadmill next to me.
Did you chat to him?
And I showed him the Desioki video.
And what is that?
I remember that.
Did he say
he
that?
goes, I haven't been back there since, but yeah, it would be nice to.
Well, he's not the only one.
Yeah. That's what you did.
No, legit. He remembered that video and doing it. It was
He
good. It
was
good to see.
brilliant because he made up lyrics to another level.
Bruv, he's brilliant now. The guy is 67.
Yeah.
He's a machine in
Good
the
shape.
gym.
He's
He had a PT.
What was he doing? What was he doing?
He had a PT with him, but bruv, this guy was just.
So what was he
on
doing?
it.
What
do you
exercise
mean?
was he doing?
Oh, like everything. So like leg press, then like loads of like sort of band work and stuff like that. A lot of like at the end
Was
he
he-
was doing
was he
loads of
running?
like stretchy and yoga-y stuff.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't running because
No.
he was on the treadmill next to me and we were both doing an uphill walk.
Oh.
So he put it on the
And
highest.
is that where you jumped him?
And that's where we were just chatting, yeah. Because in the whole gym, no one else knew him because there's all white people in there.
Of course.
really.
I was the only brown folk in there.
Well, mind you, he was in, obviously, Slumdog and all that, so he might have got a little bit of recognition.
Yeah,
from
but you wouldn't
the
recognise
Western
him.
world.
really. And the other person that was there was DJ Line, who was there with Mumsy. Who came
Oh,
on
yeah.
our podcast.
DJ
as well.
Line,
yeah,
yeah.
and he was in the gym with me as well.
How do you
so it's
recognise
nice
him if he
saying-
had his helmet
I
on?
know it was him.
No, I know it is him. Obviously, we've seen him without his helmet.
Have we?
I bet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we have.
Do you look at most of the other DJs with their
No, but
helmets?
remember, he used to have the lion
Yeah,
face.
of course I do.
Yeah, now he doesn't.
Oh yeah, we have seen him without it.
seen him, yeah,
I still recognise him.
Good
I've seen
lad.
him
I was in
too.
the gym with him as well. We were having a good chat.
Can I say, and I'm so sorry, this is such a, I'm calling myself out, proper uncle territory.
Go on,
here.
then, go on.
When I hosted it was done through some like Sikh people. Like, sorry, I should really know. It's like a Godfather or a kind of Sikh Punjabi thing for like a football match. You know that celebrity football match?
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Right? There, a guy came up to me, and I'm so sorry because you were really lovely. He's an artist, he's a rapper, but Tommy, man, you don't understand.
He's an artist and a rapper,
Yeah, right.
And you don't know.
and you didn't know.
I'll tell you what in a minute, right? So it comes over, and I'm thinking,
You're going to say Juggy D.
no. Right? And he shake my hand. He goes, "Bravo, it's so good to see you." He goes, "Yes, we're doing this. We've got this track out." And he talked about a couple of songs like
Yeah.
I Should Know. And don't forget, I'm a bit out the game,
Yeah.
particularly with like the raw youth
new
stuff.
stuff, yeah.
Right. And but his whole look, and this is what might trigger the answer, and people probably can message me. He had like a balaclava. So he had a face. He had his whole face
A
covered.
lot of them do have balaclavas on now.
So
Who was it?
he didn't say, "Oh hi, it's balaclava man." He just went, "All right," and it was like,
What?
But he was with his crew, and they all
So
said-
how are you meant to know if a geezer had a balaclava on?
because that was his thing.
I don't think that's an uncle thing. I think that's just how.
Is he
how am I
Asian?
meant
No,
to
but
know?
I think
Is he
if,
Asian?
yeah, 100%. I saw brown hands
There are a
and a
lot
brown
of them
wrist.
wear balaclavas now.
What's that? To not get recognised?
Yeah, like this is the thing, isn't it? Now,
But
there's a
what-
lot of the
I'm
grime
sorry.
artists.
You could put your face out. No one's gonna recognise you anyway.
Can I be honest?
Sach.
Getting recognised is probably my favourite thing about
I hate
doing
it.
what I do. Okay, I know you would.
Yeah, no, I don't
But
like it.
you know me, I'll chat to anyone. So I love it. I love people stop me. Hey, Tommy, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
I
I
once
can't do
you once did a shout out for me. Yeah, did I? What did we say? It was my kid's first birthday.
Yeah.
Look, this is the kid now. He's got a beard. You know, I'm like,
30.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, wow.
So you didn't know who he was?
Yeah.
And we
That
still don't
is
know
so
who he is.
funny.
Yeah.
That's
That is
interesting.
So
funny.
anyway, one point is, so people
I'm
come
back.
out. So yeah, so Lion, that's the connection.
Yeah.
So you saw celebrities.
So-
You're in the
yeah.
hotel. You're in Mumbai.
Yeah, it was nice. You know what? I really enjoyed it. But the only thing I can kind of say is on the way back. Do you know what? Like I was at the airport, and you know, there's always a story when you're on the plane.
Of course, there is.
So
Particularly
obviously,
Asian
flew
plane.
with BA on the way back.
Yeah.
I was sitting
Ahmedabad?
from Mumbai.
Oh, so you went back to Mumbai.
Yeah, no, yeah. So I flew into Mumbai, went to Gujarat, then came back to Mumbai,
Right.
left the
Get it.
Mumbai on the plane.
Just sorry.
and-
Does Gujarat fly direct? Does it not?
He does. There's
It does, but
what's
not
the flight
to-
that goes straight to Ahmedabad?
yeah, Air India.
Oh, is it? There is
Yeah.
one.
Air India,
Okay,
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Sorry. just
But
wondering.
that's still far from where I need to go. So basically, where Surat is in the middle of Ahmedabad and Mumbai. So
Yeah.
it's like right. You can go from both airports.
Either,
if you know
yeah.
what I mean.
And you know,
It's a 5-hour drive.
I've said it before. You know that Boli ki Surat? Is
Yeah.
that about? Is that
No,
about-
no, no.
Okay.
Surat also means like it's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's like Sundar and Surat.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
fine.
So anyway,
Sorry.
on the way back, my row was like number 34 or something. So I was kind of sat between the two. do you know,
Overheads.
like yeah. So it's like there wasn't one directly above me. There was one where it was like both sides. I could go to 33 or I could go to 35. if
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so I got on. Obviously, you know, Indians with baggage.
Oh.
You know that you're only allowed one piece.
Yep.
Everyone comes with like 2 or 3
Onto the plane.
onto the plane.
How have they done that then?
Not a clue.
Right.
I don't know how they've done that. And
Asians always
and
figure out a way.
I'm sorry, you know, a cabin size bag, it's got to be a certain size, bro.
It was massive.
It was massive, and do you know what? There was to the point where you couldn't even put the bag straight in; it had to go at an angle, so you could only put one
Yeah,
bag in
yeah.
the whole.
Yeah,
Oh,
and a lot
wow.
of wasted.
So the
space.
whole plane is just got one bag in
So you
each
see,
bin.
so firstly, okay, I'm not gonna blame this guy. I'm blaming who are the people who are monitoring
Yeah,
this?
British Airways. Honestly, the staff there at the airport was ridiculous. It was just a joke.
Why
Bruv,
are they not
do you know
seeing
what? I realised why now. When you go to India and you got to fly back, you got to be at the airport 4 or 5 hours before because everything's just slow.
Yeah.
Their system was down. They don't know how to organise a queue.
No,
Like, there's no
queuing system. They don't understand.
It's all a mess. Anyway, getting on the plane, everyone's putting their bags in stupidly, like, and you shouldn't be putting it like that.
They weren't doing Tetris.
They weren't doing. So then obviously I was like, which do I put? Should I put in that one or that one? Because I'm sat right in the middle. So anyway, I put it in the one behind me because there's a bit more space there. Guy comes on immediately, sat behind me, and goes, "You're gonna have to move your bag because I'm sitting here and this is my space."
Was he Indian?
He was Indian.
From India.
From India.
And he said to you in English,
he goes to me, "You're going to have to move your bag
because that space
is mine."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Well, you're going to have to move yourself because there's no space here." And he just looked at me like gormless, like.
Did you give that answer back?
Yeah.
Good.
Wow.
And then
That's good.
Did he go? Sorry, buddy. Are you from South London?
He just
I can tell by the attitude.
do you know what? Like,
Was he dressed like in a suit? And
he was just really rude about it. He's like, "Just move your bag."
How
and I
old?
was just like,
How old?
A little, like mid-40s.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was just like, "What do you mean move your bag? Everyone's got to put their bag."
Did he have sandals on?
No, he was
Okay.
he was one of these guys. Like, he was from India, but do you know he like had 6 layers on because he was coming to -6.
Oh, so that's
He's ready for
that.
it.
So he had 3 bags, 6
And
jackets
16 layers on, yeah.
and duty-free bags and everything as
Right.
well. And I was just like, bruv, there is no way that you can bring all of this shit on the plane to start with. Like, there's something wrong. And then you're having the cheek to tell me to move the one rucksack that I have
Yeah.
that fits
So
in
what
all the
happened?
regular.
I wouldn't know about the
But
standoff.
I didn't move it. I was like, it's staying there.
So
Yeah.
then what did you do?
He had to move it. He went and put one bag down the end, one down that way, one that way.
Because the rules are that the space above your head is not your space.
No,
It's not
of
your
course
space.
not.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I mean. So he was
In
trying
and
to say
around,
that was my space.
Yeah. If everyone just puts it in and around the vicinity,
Yeah.
of where there's that
And
makes
sometimes
sense.
you have to go down, a few seats to
Can't
store
believe
it.
it. Yeah, but there is an etiquette to this. But what is it recently? I swear I saw a video a little while ago of someone. Well, firstly there was that Air India plane that looked like it was leaking.
Yeah.
Right. But that was the air conditioning.
That was.
Right. And then there was more recently. I saw someone slap a pilot. There was a guy.
Yeah.
There was
Yeah,
an
I
Asian
saw
guy.
that as well.
And
On Air India?
Yeah.
No,
so
it was like one of these
No.
Indigos or something
Oh,
like
okay.
one of
But
their locals.
and he just sort of leapt forward and sort of struck the pilot. But then it was the female air hostess that was like freaking out. She goes, "You can't do that! You can't do that, sir! You can't do that!" It was, I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
you
it
don't,
was
and
just-
like you're on a plane. I'm sure there's some training that kicks in and goes, "Don't get hysterical on a plane."
Yeah.
Everybody knows you don't even speak loud on a plane.
No, like just be calm, innit? Like,
Yeah.
look, everyone's got to get on this plane with their baggage and it's gonna leave. So,
Yeah.
like, calm down,
Calm down.
fix the situation.
Yeah.
Don't start beefing with other people. But
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm glad that I put my rucksack in the overhead because I bought you some presents.
Hey,
we
we
love
love
you.
you.
As always.
You're
Oh.
very
Oi.
generous. What's
I
going
can't smell it.
Smells a bit Indian in here.
Does it?
All right, so I know.
Firstly, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
Sach is not mucking around. It's a Fortnum and Mason bag.
Bag.
Yeah,
now,
but
for
that's-
those, let me know.
yeah,
So
but-
I know, I'm really excited about this. For those who don't know, Fortnum and Mason is a top-end, high-end wine, cheese, and food
Oh, it's
store
beautiful.
in London.
That ain't in here.
Oh.
There is no cheese on that.
Oh, hold on.
This
It's
is
Fortnum and
this-
Mason underbud.
No, it's Fortnum and Mason bag.
Fortnum.
I just
Fortnum
had
Mason.
to put stuff in to bring it here because I didn't want you to see it.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm telling you, you guys have not seen this before.
What?
And I'm a bit sorry about this because what I'm going to pull out now.
So
bet
where
it's
did you get
open.
this from?
Huh?
Where did you get it from?
A supermarket.
Right.
Sach
And
just said,
Ked, you're going to love this.
Is it?
You're going to love this.
I'm excited.
Sach has just said, what I'm about to pull out, you've never seen before. And Ked, you're going to love this. I need to get out of the way.
Go on.
It's quite long.
Go on.
Let me first.
Toblerone.
Item number 1.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh, it's Pringles.
Fusion chutney. Flavor Pringles.
Oh, and the picture.
Oh my God.
Number 2.
Desi masala tadka.
Masala
Pringles.
tadka
Sach,
Pringles.
you're a legend, bro.
You don't get these.
This is
I haven't tried them, by the way.
legendary.
And by the way, this one popped because you know the air pressure thing. It was in my
yeah.
bag. So I haven't eaten any,
Right.
but it was
Sach,
open.
this is legendary, bro.
Look,
And then I bought a random other bag of crisps.
Oh, yeah,
I
what's
just
that?
want you to read the flavour on that,
Go on,
Tommy,
read the
because
flavour.
I know you're
well, they're called Balaji wafers.
wafers. Yeah.
And
What's the flavour?
The flavour is a Pudina Twist.
Shut up.
I love it.
What is it?
Pudina Twist.
Oh, Pudina Twist flavor.
Then I bought some chicky because
Oh, yeah.
you got it was
chicky, yeah.
quite date, so
Yeah.
you can try them.
Okay. Have you had
yeah.
chicky before?
Oh, Ephesian, have you ever got a Pudina Twist? I've tried, but it's one of my hips. You know, sometimes they see
Rumbles. Rumbles.
Bro, 10 rupees for a bag of crisps.
That is madness.
That's 10p.
That is madness.
That's 1988.
Come on, open
I love how this.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
I can't wait.
But also, can I just say about the fusion chutney flavour Pringles?
Yeah.
On the outside, like by where they've got a picture of the crisp, underneath here.
Should we take a photo or
they've
something?
Got cinnamon sticks.
Yeah, let's do the photo.
Cloves.
Go on, Kedge, do the photo.
Like they've got a proper like
I haven't
makeup,
got anything
and
to take a
then
photo with.
they're showing pictures of like, and in the masala tarka flavour one,
Yeah.
they've got a picture of like tomatoes, onions, chilies. So they're showing like this is what goes into it.
Right, let's crack them open. Go on.
Right, so I can't actually open
You're
these.
starting with the pudina.
Oh, I've done
here
it.
we go.
Okay,
The
here we
Pudina
go.
Twist.
Go on,
Go on,
there's
go on, go on,
twist,
Kedge.
twist.
Let's go.
Put enough flavour crisps.
What is pudina, by the way?
Try it.
So nice. Oh, you ain't gonna like it.
I've tried these.
You ain't gonna like it.
No, I've tried these.
No,
These
tried
are
these.
lovely.
Mint. They're like mint flavour
no,
crisps.
yeah, but
These are like pani puri and crisp.
Yeah, I like them.
yeah,
Oh.
but there's something a bit cheesy. This is
Incredible, Sach. How have you only brought one packet?
I've got more at home.
Oh,
Let me tell you this:
Yeah.
those crisps, if they were invented in the Willy Wonka factory, I'd
Yeah.
believe it. Because you bite it and you go, oh, what's that? It's very desi. Then it changes to the mint. Then it takes it a bit salt, just a bit salt, then a bit cheese and oniony,
Yep.
and then a bit of heat kicked in.
It's got that. It's got the
For
black.
10 rupees, they are banging.
This is incredible, and they're like ridged.
Yeah,
So
like McCoy's.
They're
McCoy's.
ribbed. They're ribbed
This
for your
is-
pleasure.
This is the real
Okay.
The Pudina
go on,
is
go
ribbed.
for the Pringles next, Kedge.
Alright.
Let's go fusion chutney.
fusion chutney. Here we go.
They were open.
And it
They
tastes a
pop.
bit.
Go on,
Sorry,
try one.
the Pudina Twist. You can taste the padloon. You know,
Yeah,
the-
there's
the-
a little bit.
There you go. Have one of them.
I'll tell you what, they're smaller Pringles.
They are slightly
than in the
smaller.
UK.
Yeah,
Go on.
I didn't realise
it's
the tube
good
is-
for me because I've got a small mouth. Oh, I don't like that.
What do they taste like?
That tastes like mince pie.
Fusion chutney. Hold on, I've got a couple of them.
That tastes like mince pie. It's got cinnamon in it.
A little sweet.
No, that's ruined it for me.
All right, next one, go on.
I don't.
It's a bit barbecuey.
no,
Yeah.
no, but it's got cinnamon sticks
Tex-
on the
Tex-
wrapper. What's that
Texican
about? Look,
barbecue.
this thing looks
Yeah.
like mince pie.
Because chutney, you do proper with cinnamon and...
No, you don't.
Yeah, that's like a mint.
Right, so I'm going to now
good.
try the masala tadka. Here you go, boys. Oh, it's good.
Good.
I'm going in.
I need a pint of beer with it now. That's got a little kick to it. Lovely.
Bro.
You know the big issue I have is that these multinational companies who are everywhere, based everywhere in the world, they don't mix and talk to the
other
British
country.
market and
Yeah.
go, we've got this. So when you next do your, Indian summer menu at McDonald's,
Yeah.
do this. Or Pringles, why don't you, for Diwali, bring these out? Or for Eid, bring these flavours out. And you will
those
shift
ain't
units.
The masala tarka.
They're good.
It's good.
And again, there's a nice
bit of a
delay-
kick.
there's a
But it ain't no
delay.
Pudina Twist.
No, I was just going to say, Pudina Twist beats the tube all day long, beats the Pringles.
Yeah, no, they're good. The
And
Pudina Twist.
it's called
is good.
rumbles because your chitta is going to rumble tomorrow
Oh,
if you eat a whole
I'm
packet
loving
There you
of
the
go.
rumbles.
They're the little gifts I
Sach,
brought back for you.
this is the best thing you've ever done.
And you can try this as well, Tommy.
That's sweet though.
Now,
I know you're not a sweet
I remember this sesame seed one.
Yeah. But look how thin this schedule like this. Look,
It's
that's
very thin. It's very thin. I'm not a fan of the chicky at all, but
My mum would love this.
this is
you can
like
give
my
it- you
dad
can
loves
give it
all
to
this
your
kind
mum.
of stuff.
You can give it to mum. Ked,
You know-
try the thin one.
You know, every chocolate you
don't
brought
really
back,
Yeah.
because I only just
Oh
found...
wow, the thin one's good. It's good. I mean, I don't eat it, but that's
Yeah,
good.
that is good.
But It's,
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
good.
sesame snaps,
Yeah.
but this is like the Premier League level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Every
I haven't
snack
had that
you
in
brought back,
years.
My mum has had. Like I saved
Oh,
this.
every
I
snack?
saved the
Oh,
Snickers,
okay.
the pistachio Snickers,
Yeah.
the Twix,
Yeah, the Twix, yeah.
hazelnut Twix.
Yeah, I gave them both to my dad.
Because I had some, and I was
Yeah,
like,
she
my
loves
mum-
it.
and I know my mother. And this, she'd eat this kind of sweet toffee thing. But the sesame snaps, they've got such a strong nostalgic memory for me. Going to those desi shops, going with my mum to get the aloo gandhi and all that kind of stuff, right? The tomatoes, and I'd be there as to carry the bags.
Yeah.
And then at the till, you'd get the yellow sesame snaps.
Oh yeah.
She'd
The
pick up
Mr.
a pack,
Tom. The
and
Mr.
we would
Tom.
share
Mr.
that.
Tom.
Yeah.
We would share that pack, and she'd know I'd love it. She loved it.
Yeah.
To this day. So,
Sweets are simple back then.
Tommy, try a bit of that because I know you're going to love it.
It
That's,
is
that's
very-
different level.
Yeah,
of
it is.
sesame
It is
snap.
Premier League
That-
level.
that is
I'm
different.
not a sesame. That
Look
is
at that.
paper
Look at that.
thin.
it's like a shard of glass. It looks so perfect, and it's so thin.
That's beautiful.
Perfectly formed.
So anyway, while I was sort of, enjoying
Oh, wow.
India, and I heard the weather was really cold over here. When I landed, it was -2, and then the weekend
think-
came, and
yeah.
the storm took me out.
Yeah, you landed and literally you brought along the Desi storm because it's Desi. It's called Desi Isha.
Who called it Isha?
Well, that's what they've already decided that they're going to call the storms. Because I did a little bit of research into this, and they already planned the storms' names in advance for the year. And the reason why they name them is so that basically it's a good way of just warning people that there's storms coming, and it gets people talking about it, rather than just saying there's a storm coming. Once it's got a name to it, people then start getting a little bit taking it seriously.
Isha's on the way.
And Isha's on the way. And actually, by the time this podcast gets released on the Thursday,
Jocelyn would have been.
Jocelyn, is here.
Yeah.
Bit racist, isn't it?
So that's and then I had a look through all the other ones that they've already pre-planned for this year. So if it goes that far,
any English names?
So we've got Kathleen, then we've got Lillian, Minnie, Nicholas, Olga, P.A., Regina, P.A.
What does that mean? Like Pa?
Or Paye, P-I-E-T, P.A., Paye, and then Regina, Stuart, Tamiko, Vincent, and for W, get ready for this one. I don't know if we're going to get this far. Waleed.
Is it Waleed?
It's Waleed, mate.
Bro, get out of here.
It's Waleed.
There's a Storm
Waleed. Could be coming.
I'm kind of looking forward to it.
But we need a few more storms.
Yeah, we need a few. Hurry up, storms.
I would urge every TikToker who dances to get your saris on, get out there in Waleed and bust a little move, as long as it's safe to do so. But I find it funny that this week is like, Isha. We went from like an Asian name, Jocelyn, to a black name, Somali name, right? But black name. Yeah. And I'm like, and now, what's next?
Kathleen.
Kathleen. They're bringing it back.
So Kathleen, yeah. But also there's a lot of people, because it was Isha, there was a lot of people getting it and calling it Aisha, and it was like literally 4 letters, I-S-H-A. Isha, and yet people were getting it wrong and everything. But I tell you what, it caused havoc. The bins in our end were all flying out on the middle of the road. I don't know if they were around here.
Yeah,
but it was bad. I
was up in Scotland for it, but it was bad up there, and I know it's been worse up there all this week. But I heard the storm while I was sleeping. So lids everywhere. And when I came home, by the way, there's certain things I know I ignore. Certain things in terms of
storm warnings.
No. I meant like my duties around the house.
He's proper getting stuck in the Pudina.
I'm going to go for it.
The Pudina Twist is the one. It's addictive. Me and Kedge, we're doubling up on a Pudina.
Oh, mate.
Koi Pudina jabarut jati. And but basically, I came back. Our bins are everywhere. Lids are in our garden. There's rubbish in our garden.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and I know my wife is gonna be like, that ain't my duty.
Oh,
that's not my
The
department.
lid on one of our bins is broken. Well, so the screws come off it. I'll go now fix that.
You got screws on your bin?
Well, like on the lid, it's got it's like a bolt thing that you so that it allows
the flap for the hinge.
Yeah, yes. That's fallen out. I had to find that bit of screw to put it back in. I haven't got the time to actually fix it yet because it's all just chaotic weather out there.
It's got a flappy bin.
Oh, but listen, the storm is serious and it was bad. And
it is bad.
It was. I've never felt anything like it. So I hosted actually some event in Scotland, in Glasgow, for like a big wholesaler, Desi wholesaler.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday night. And actually they were saying, you're going to have big problems getting up there. Had no problems. Cruised on up there, no problem.
Good.
But then when I was coming out the event, coming back, I was like, wow, the wind's going.
It must have been horrific up there.
Yeah, and opposite my hotel, it was like there was some building work going on. And so all of their like sort of scaffolding bits, you could hear all that rattling around.
Rattling.
And then on the way back, I was supposed to get my 10:40 train.
In the morning?
Yep.
On the Monday?
Yeah, on the Monday morning, done the event, all good.
That's a good time for a train.
Yeah.
In case if there's any delays or anything.
Well, also because I thought I can eat breakfast, have a little sleep in.
Yeah.
No kids around.
And then you're ready.
Yeah, chilling.
What time are you scheduled to get back into London?
5 hours later.
Oh, okay.
So it comes in about 2:33. I even spoke to Milo in the morning, and he goes, "Dad, will you be there to pick me up from school?" I said, "I should be.
Yeah,
should be." But I got to the station, and the Uber driver who took me from my hotel to the station goes, "Oh, what's going on here?" There was a queue coming out of the station. 3 people wide, 30, 40 meters long. Then I went, all right, got out, thought, what's that queue? And I walked past the queue, looked along it, and there was about another 150 yards of queue. So there's a good 300, 400 people.
Into the station?
Yep. Right. All waiting for the 9:40 train, the hour before mine, which hadn't left yet. And it's now 10:20.
No, this is already red flag.
So now I'm going, okay. You know, you're processing, you're on your own.
What do I do?
And, I don't know if anyone else feels like that. I've said this before on the podcast about, like being away from home or like you don't want to go out. You know, when you just want to get home.
You just want to go home.
And then you suddenly have that feeling of, there's going to be no way. There's no way. I definitely can't fly. This is a storm.
Yep.
Right? That's done all this.
Yeah.
So if there's the winds that's caught and the rain's caused all this to the trains on the ground, what's it going to do to a plane blowing around in the sky? So I thought, right, okay, can't change to an airport. So I'm looking at the queue, booked a hire car. I'm gone. There's a hire car place, 6th, at the station.
Yeah. Yep.
Is it 6th or is it 6T?
Oh, I don't know.
60.
Sexton.
I always thought it was really clever. I thought it was 60.
Sexton.
60.
4 Sachs. I'm sorry.
But you said 6. That's why. So this is always something.
Sixth.
I don't think it is. I think it's 6T.
No, it's not 6D.
I don't.
No one knows.
I'll say 6th.
Okay.
What would you say,
well,
Tommy?
We'll have to do some research.
Well, I have said 6.
Yeah, 6th.
Yeah, but
I don't know what that really means.
Exactly. Whereas 6T does.
Yeah, it means something, but it's
No,
spelled
but there's
wrong.
no like, hyphen there to different. Like,
Yeah,
it's
but I
just
think they're just being clever with the name.
I don't think.
Okay, well, this is. We'll have to.
So-
I'm sure people will message us.
Yeah, okay.
They
Does
were
anyone
great, by
work
the
for
way.
Sixth?
Just saying, booked
Yeah.
it straight away. It's the car.
Yeah.
It's how much it's going to cost.
Yeah.
And obviously because
Was
of
it spenny?
huh?
Was it expensive for a car?
About 150 quid.
Oh, that's not bad.
Now you think actually the
To get home.
and actually
No, but the petrol.
yeah, but you have
Yeah,
to pay,
but you have to get home, isn't it?
and
So
also
you've got to
because
take the hit.
because of the train delays, you get the money back on that. So,
Okay.
so if
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
justify
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Anyway, I thought and also I thought, what is it really? I'm thinking about 50, 60 quid extra quid here.
Yeah.
Just get home. And
Yeah,
also,
yeah, yeah.
I had my charger. I got bottles of water.
Yeah, you're good, you're good,
Stick
yeah.
on my podcast.
Yeah.
Stick
Yeah.
on audio. I'm really quite like all that time to yourself. But I literally book it, put the phone down. They open the gate. Everyone starts paddling onto the train. I'm like, oh man.
Now what?
Cancel the car.
Cancel the car.
Yeah.
Cancel the car, get on the train. Now, do I get on the train that's a 9:40? Or do I get on the 10:40 that I'm booked onto and just, right? Or is my one going to have a knock-on effect? Because now they're going, it's a free-for-all. Just get on any train you can heading south.
Yeah.
So,
Which means not guaranteed seat.
no, right. But I went to my train thinking, I've got a seat booked there.
Yeah. Makes
It's
sense.
due to leave. They're moving now. This one will leave straight after.
You lulu.
Why? The other one was rammed.
In that situation, I'm getting on the first train. I don't.
No,
Why
but
would you-
I would have
why
done
I'm
would
it.
you
400,
wait?
I'm 400 people down. I'm not at the front of that
he
queue.
ain't going to get in. He ain't gonna get, you might as well just allow that and just go focus
hold
on your
minute,
train.
But so you didn't have to queue for your one.
No, my one was there. All those lot were waiting for the train before.
Yeah.
And
I still would have tried and pushed on to that first one.
no, because what they also do is
Yeah.
they scrap all
Tickets.
the seat reservations.
Yeah.
So
It's a
even
free
on
for
my
all.
one,
It's a free for all.
I went and
Yeah,
sat
but
in my chair.
I would have stood.
And-
I would
and
have
it's
stood
gone,
it.
yeah.
I stood it there for 5 hours.
Stood it there.
Stood it.
Yeah,
I would have.
at 60.
At
Yeah.
60. No, but
What do you mean stood where? It was stood,
only because
They stood on the train for 6 hours.
Only because you know that one's moving first.
yeah, but also it's not the train I'm booked on. So I thought it's going to be rammed, and it's going to be extra rammed now.
Oh,
And
British, yeah.
maybe, but then I actually had confidence that it was going to move. But you're right. Actually, in hindsight, I could have well and truly been stuck at the station for hours.
Yeah,
But
that would have been my worry.
right.
Yeah.
But see, can I tell you that? I know this is a bit of a boring story. I'm talking about flipping trains, but this is like the trivia that we all have these little dilemmas, these sort of mini dilemmas. And you're like, right, and these decisions mean you could either be screwed.
It's
all
make or
day
break. It's
not.
make or break.
Yeah, it's sliding doors moment, literally, right? So I stayed for mine, and actually it did pull away. Someone was in my chair, and it said, and I looked at all the seat notifications, available, everything's available.
Everything's available.
Go, see what you like. So I sat there on my one, whatever, and obviously it's chugging along slowly because of the rain, water, whatever.
Yeah.
What should have been a 5.5 hour, 5 and a bit hour journey.
Go on. Don't
So
say it was like
I ended up getting on it, leaving at 11,
Right.
and I pulled into Euston at 7 p.m.
Oh my god. Oh my
On
god.
a
9
train.
rascal
Did you go
hours.
buggle? I would have gone.
Bruv, I
absolutely-
flew back from India in that time.
Yeah.
No, I did.
Milo
I did.
said that. Milo goes, Dad, isn't it mad? The time it took you to go from another country in the UK,
Yeah.
we've been to Canada. I was like, yeah,
And some.
and some.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It took me 9 hours to get back.
What
yeah.
state were you in when you landed in Euston?
Absolutely brewing.
Well, I slept for about half an hour, but you can't
that
really.
it?
Yeah, but you can't. How can you sleep?
You can't
sleep
sleep.
upright. They haven't really got a neck rest.
Was it
bit.
rammed,
chair
the whole
doesn't move.
train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, totally rammed. And I was sat with almost different people rotating because people were getting out wherever they
Okay.
could to get their journeys. And I didn't talk to anyone. I thought, you know what, Tommy, this is going to be a long.
You didn't talk to anyone.
I know.
That's
right?
not like you.
No, I know because I was also thinking.
Were you in a
it's-
4 or 2?
I was in a 4. I was on the table.
You didn't talk to the people in front of you in a 4.
Well,
Are you,
not for
you
the first
can't
3
be-
hours.
You can't be feeling well.
No, because they were changing, and it was all just hectic, and it was all well. And actually, I'll be honest, I had a little bit of work to do, so I was getting on with that. But then when that stopped, and I had my little 20-minute, half an hour kit, I woke up, and the couple in front of me, something happened, and of course, I said something,
course
and
you did.
obviously, it was funny,
Obviously.
right? And then he starts laughing, and he went, "Oh, that's very. Oh, I shouldn't." I told him at the brown road, "Hello, Mark and Tracy."
Yes, he's there waiting for it.
But he was. I'm going to
Is
do
that
it,
how he
Mark.
spoke? Is that how he spoke?
Yeah, he was very gentle. He was. I'll be honest, Mark, you're the whitest white person I've ever met. Do you know what I mean? Like just very, he was so nice.
Aww.
Everything he said was lovely. And
Nice
and,
to meet you,
and
Mark.
like his missus, Tracy,
Yeah.
she was like, she helps out in the scouts. You know, I've got the full life story.
Right.
Their kids grown up and moved out. They're now downsized. You know, they're enjoying their life. They realise they can really travel around the world. What does she make? Oh, she was making it. We'll come back to me in a minute. Oh, no. She rents out giant TP tents.
Oh.
And when she told me, it was like, she looked at me like I was going to go, oh, yeah, I know tents. Because I'm this, you know,
Yeah.
Asian, like that.
Yeah.
But she goes, yeah, that's what I do. And he was...
For what, kids' birthday
Yeah.
parties?
And he was in insurance and then changed last minute and went, I'm changing careers. I'm just saying, they were so gora that these are not things that brown people do. Right? And he goes, I just decided just a few years ago, kids have grown up, I'm going to go into property development.
Oh.
So we had a little chat
for
about
you.
that. But
Good for you, Mark.
then I did...
Was his name Mark?
Mark. I did everything. Sorry, I'm going to just say Mark. I picked up my phone. I was looking at my phone. Like to say, now I'm moving on. But they carry on talking. So I put the phone back down.
Yeah.
And carry on talking. And actually, they were really friendly, really nice.
Good.
So it turned around. But there you go. Long ass journey from hell. But you had a smooth journey back.
Yeah, no, it was fun. All good, all
done.
good. Happy to be back and bringing this food as well.
Nice.
Thank you, Sach. I appreciate that. And actually, it's just basically helped me just calm down and forget about the weekend I had, which was a weekend from hell.
Oh, you
Because-
as well?
Me as well, because obviously we were at the cusp of this Isha storm coming down on the Sunday.
What happened? Did your reindeer fall off the thingy again?
Oh no, they've been packed and put
They've been-
away a long
okay,
time ago.
okay.
But I was watching the Arsenal game on Saturday lunchtime,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden the Arsenal game finished, and the TV just went, "Oh, sorry, this channel's unavailable." So I thought, "Oh, what's going on here?"
Oh.
I had a little flick through. Went to you always go to BBC One or ITV to check the those ones
Because that's never going to go down.
exactly.
Yeah.
Couldn't get them. I was
Oh.
like, oh, it's gone weird. Then the router starts flashing a very angry red light at me.
Oh, yeah, he's got
And I'm
issues.
like, oh my gosh, here we go. It's a little bit of an issue with the service,
Yeah.
Virgin. So Virgin
They're
Media,
crap.
well, Virgin
They're
Media.
rubbish.
No,
Virgin.
no.
All virgin.
No.
Yeah.
No. Virgin Media are very good. Very good. But
We know where these guys work. I'm just kidding. And actually, they are. They're known. They've got one of the best cables, whatever it is.
yeah, no, it's good fibre.
Anyway.
But
Good fibre.
Yeah, we're not talking about cumbles, mate.
no.
Tiger print. I got elephant print. It's good fibre. Good fibre.
Fibre. So I gave it a little, the usual Desi restart, gave it a kick, and then still nothing. I thought, okay, fine. Had a little check, and it was like, yeah, the Wi-Fi and all that is down in your area.
fully, yeah.
I'm like, here we go. So it's going to be an hour. I said,
Yeah.
it's fine. The next kick-off football game was, I think, at 5 o'clock.
So you found out it would be an hour, like on their service thing?
No, they didn't say at what time.
Oh.
This was me just...
Are you all right, mate?
Yeah, sorry, it just tickled me.
What happened?
No, he just tickled me. He went, no, they didn't. Like, so basically, sorry. Tell you what I worked out.
Spat his drink out. Are you feeling all right?
No, I tell you what it was.
That's going to be the clip this week.
Fine, it
I'm
can
just
be.
putting it out there.
But I tell you, let me then explain what tickled me. It's the fact that this arrogant piece of shit, right, will just self-diagnose what's wrong. So he kicked the router, then he's gone, yeah, it'll be about an hour. I need an hour. That's all. This is my schedule. I'm going to watch a football match in an hour, therefore it's going to fix an hour. So you went, oh, did you find out it was an hour? No. And it was that bit.
So you should know better
let me
to not drink something while this guy's talking.
Right. I've learned. That's
Right, no,
Anyway,
but so
how did you realise it was only going to be an hour?
Well, no,
Pull the
'cause
chocolates
in the past, it's always about an hour, and normally it all gets back online. Do you know what I mean? It's a very quick turnaround. Normally, they're good like that.
Your
Anyway,
own diagnosis.
It wasn't, and then it gets to like 4:30, and it's like, all right, the next football game is about to start. Nothing's still working. Wi-Fi. Everyone's getting a little bit annoyed now because it's been a couple of hours. There's only so much Monopoly and Cluedo and all of this that you can play, and the Switch and the PlayStation. And then
This is all just Kedge, by the way.
yeah,
he lives on his own. Yeah.
and then it's like it's still down. Then I'm like, right, I have to go to the website because obviously we're in the house. We haven't got proper 5G because it's always a bit dodgy.
Yeah,
and you
your
don't get-
area's dodgy.
So I had to go to a certain
got
part
dodgy.
of the house to get the 5G. Really slow. You realise how slow all of this stuff is, right? Finally, get onto the website, and then it goes, yes, there is a problem here. We hope to fix it by 8:30 tomorrow morning. No. I was like, leave it out, bruv.
That's your footy out the window.
How am I going to watch footy? Who's going to watch Gladiators? There was so much stuff. Match of the day. What is going on? Also, you can't get onto Netflix. You can't get onto any streaming platform. Nothing works on your phone.
Over.
I'm like, oh my God, how is the
Pornhub.
heating going to work? Because everything, all of that's not working.
Your heating.
Because everything is on the Wi-Fi mainframe.
Yeah, that's what I mean, brother. I can't
So I had to
live like
override the heating to make sure that all works. Lights and everything, I had to go and manually put them on and off because obviously that doesn't work via your phone and the Wi-Fi network. It was carnage.
Where do you live? What kind of tech house is this?
I live in the 21st century, mate.
Yeah, mate.
So all of that is Wi-Fi dependent. So, none of that could work. And I thought, okay, that's fine. We got through the night.
Yeah.
Everyone went to bed early because it was had nothing to do.
We all sat there and looked at each other.
Looked at each other. There's only so much you can talk to each other for. Wake up early. I'm like, I'm going to do 7:30. I looked at it. I thought, have a quick look. Maybe it's just come on the phone. Yep. No, so I went back to sleep again. 8:30. Still no Wi-Fi signal. I thought, right, here we go.
You've got to check the update again.
Check the update. Type it in. Had to go, wake up, freeze my backside, go to that part of the house that you get 5G.
5G, yeah.
Checked it up. Sorry, working on it. Hopefully we fix by 1:30 today.
Okay. Considering it's Sunday. Now,
I thought, you know what though? It's fine. It's Sunday. Yeah. It's a day of yoga. It's running. By the time I want to do all of that,
I would have imagined that you would have been the kind of person where, you know what? I'm going to embrace it.
No.
It's not going to be forever.
No. Try and embrace it. But you know what it is? The lack of current TV, like just sometimes like having the news on or Sky Sports News on, just that kind of information that's just flowing by, or just getting music on your iPod or not iPod. What's the thing? The HomePod, or just anything like that. Nothing works. So I'm like 1:30. It's okay. Lunch and then we'll be back on. Get to 1:30. Check it. Oh, hopefully we'll be on by 8:30 tonight. I'm like, this is taking the chronic.
And you still think they're good, Virgin Media,
bruv. It didn't come on Sunday afternoon, evening. I had to go to bed early
When did
again.
When did it come on?
Monday morning at 8:30 in the morning. It was back on.
That's because everyone's not working on a Sunday.
You remember that film I was telling you about, Leave the World Behind, where everything was basically cyber security attack and everything? It was like that. It was just, you realise how much of your world and your life is dependent on Wi-Fi, internet connection. Can't charge your car, can't do anything. Right,
can't charge your car.
Well, because it's all connected to the Wi-Fi.
Can't charge your car.
How's electricity? What?
So, because the charger is connected via the Wi-Fi on your phone, the app, the phone's going to connect.
You know what?
Like, there's so many things.
This is a you problem.
Honestly,
this wouldn't affect us normal folk, Tommy.
I was in that film.
The
thing, honestly, it felt like that. Literally, like that girl who was just watching the Friends rerun, we were just watching DVDs.
Bruv, if the Wi-Fi wants to pack in tomorrow, it can in my house because everything will still run.
This is it. This is what happens when you're too modern.
Yeah, and I remember when I was doing up this house and the guy goes, oh, you can automate everything.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
That's what I strive to do.
And I thought of you, Ken. I thought you would love that. He goes, well, it's all done on like
Imagine
iPads
if the fridge was. I
wall
wouldn't be able to open it.
Yeah, if it was locked like that.
Yeah.
And also, I'm telling you, the danger here, Kedge.
The robot Hoover one working?
My conspiracy theory is now you are owned by the internet.
Yeah. Someone can hack in and start controlling your shit.
And not only that, they now know, all right, he puts his heating on there and he puts his heating off there. And he does that. Oh, he's on Pornhub then, and he's streaming ZTV then. And okay, fine. And all of that. And then you can be held accountable. This is what's going to happen.
What do you mean?
Because I'm telling you, this is my conspiracy theory. Let me show you this, right?
Okay, go on.
The world is getting more accountable. You have to be accountable for where you are. CCTV monitoring you.
Oh, yeah, that was not working even.
Tracking you. Your steps, your kilometers, your calories, your heart rate. This.
Yeah, so my run wasn't loading onto my app.
And people love it. It's like your star sign, right? So people love hearing about themselves. Oh, I was 14 hours of screen time today. Oh, I'm doing that. It's like you learn stuff about yourself.
Who does that?
No, you can find out.
You can. Right? Like phones come with it now, so that you're not stuck to it.
Oh yeah, my phone's telling me, my watch is telling me this. Get up, move around.
Heart rate, this rate. Yeah.
So then that's going to get more and more intelligent, right?
Yeah.
Right? And then they're going to go, mate, I think you've had enough chocolate, Tommy. I think you've had enough.
There's already stuff like that.
You've had too much Pudina Twist. We're monitoring your blood levels, and it turns out you're full of Pudina.
Yeah.
And too much. And what you need to do is get up and twist.
You know what they say about too much Pudina in your blood?
Yeah, you know that.
Yeah. So therefore, by the way, did you see Apple launched their new device?
Tracking you more. Go on,
the Apple Vision Pro, the actual goggles that you put on.
There you go. Follow, literally, you're taking a camera on your face.
It's incredible.
By the way, last week you lot were talking about the Samsung thing. Do you know what? You lot shouldn't talk about Samsung products. I was a bit annoyed when I heard that.
What do you mean?
Because you lot just always cuss it. And then rated
when
this is amazing.
Rated when technology advancements are there.
By the way, Kedge, I'm getting that phone, the AI phone.
Oh yeah,
coming next week.
Good.
You're gonna love it.
I'm excited for it.
You're gonna love it.
We are at the start of incredible
S24
AI
Ultra.
Yeah, it's got AI built in.
It's got AI. You can cut bits out the pictures, look at stuff online, you just circle it and it'll find
There
it
was
for you
something
and
that
stuff.
again that was released. It's called the Rabbit. Remember I was telling you about the R1, which is also
Hey?
which is basically a
Does
device.
your Pudina and your Pringle.
It's
Gives
an
your
AI
Pudina
device,
Pringle.
but it's brilliant. And so, but Samsung are already going to have that integrated into their phone. Apple will be following shortly. But the Vision Pro that Apple have released, I'll show you the video for it after this. It's unbelievable. $3,500 starting price, but that doesn't get you the extra battery pack, the case, and all of that. And by the time you do it, it's about $4,500. People are getting like loans for like 60 months and all of this kind of stuff just to try and pay this thing off. But it is absolutely.
What does it do?
You put so you know like how we got the VR sets, right? Yeah. Oculus and all of that. This is basically, firstly, you can actually see through the lens and people can see your eyes. Okay, so you're not shutting off the outside.
It's not sunglasses.
Yeah, you're not shutting off the outside world, so you can still see through it. What it does is it opens up.
It's a couple of pieces of glass.
Yeah,
that
no.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Believe it or not, Sach, you can look through. This
No.
glass.
I'm just.
I know. Steady yourself. Go on, Kedge.
But then. It basically mirrors your iPhone. So all your apps that you have on your iPhone.
Everything you've already got
is just in front of your eyes.
Somewhere else that you can pay for.
Which you control by just looking. So your eyes, just looking at the app, it knows what you're looking at. It opens it up. You move your hands like doing the bala moves and all this kind of stuff. It starts opening and zooming. All of this kind of, you can do both hands. You can zoom, close. You can have multiple screens. You can work on the left-hand side. You can have Sky Sports.
Wally.
You can make the screen like absolutely massive in front of you. You can watch Formula One, and it even brings up a 3D graphic of the whole course while you're watching it. And you've got all the stats on the side and everything. So you're watching it normal, but then you've got the map in front of you.
And how much is the thing?
$3,500.
Yeah, you're right, mate.
$3,500.
Prepare anchor.
Yeah.
Mate,
Kedge is going to
wait till I watch you do it. Wait till I show you this video.
This.
It is mind blowing.
But you look like an absolute Wally wearing it.
No. You'll probably use this in the start in your house, right? Or like say in your office space, just because
you would have to because you have so much going on. You would have to be sat stationed somewhere.
Yeah.
If you're going to do like a massive screen, and so let's say right now I can't see the garage door. I'll only see that screen.
No, you'll just see a massive screen. Yeah.
So
but you could be anywhere.
Yeah. So then I can't walk around. So you can't do it when you're like. I'm not saying in a bad way.
No, you can walk around because it's
like Minority Report. Giving all of that
through it. That would annoy me though. I don't want to see.
No, you can choose
you walking along with like.
You can choose whether you want to see through it or not. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. So full blackout.
Yeah. So it is. You've got to see it first, and then
sounds a bit shit.
But anyway, so I don't know why we sidetracked from that. But what I was going to talk about is while we're talking about such incredible technology. Right. Let's go back to the basic about how you butter your toast. Because that can tell you a lot about your personality.
Now that's a topic that I want to know about.
Okay. Here we go.
Flipping goggle thing.
Experts have claimed that they can actually reveal hidden layers of your personality.
How you butter
your toast.
I've got loads to say.
Okay.
So you know the technique. You know what it all means.
Yeah.
So
okay.
You first.
Right, I'll tell you how I butter.
And then I'll try and give you the lowdown.
So basically... It's a get like a decent sort of helping on the knife.
Yeah.
And then if the toast is there, I go down.
Okay. And it's like one.
I've heard you do.
One.
Yeah.
And then a two. So it's like a double.
1, 2. Yeah. And so is that like but you cover the whole toast?
Oh yeah, it's got the foot. So the toast got the surface has got to be covered.
You would be classed as the total coverage.
You have to.
Okay.
You can't have it where there's a little bit missing in the corner.
Only 19% of people who are quizzed say that they're part of the full coverage team.
You need to be full coverage.
And this is where the butter is spread right up to the edges. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. And what does this mean for your personality? It means that the people are very methodical and precise. They're usually the most organized amongst their friends and typically the one to plan the group activities. This habit also shows control, as leaving any part of the toast uncovered is half finished to them.
Agree.
Oh, man, okay.
That actually sums me up a bit, doesn't it?
I've got 2 types of toaster butter.
You just can't be normal.
No, I can't. No, meaning if I'm going to have under toast, if I'm going to have egg on toast.
Just toast and
just
butter.
normal
toast and butter. Okay.
Toast and butter.
How do you just do the normal basic?
Then, number 1, spreadable butter. No, so not a tikki.
Okay,
yeah.
What I do is the toast comes out of the toaster, put it on the plate. I get 2 or 3 scrapes, I suppose, with the knife. And then I put that on the toast and I leave it 10 seconds.
Oh.
So that softens.
Oh, okay. You're a lever.
Well, unless I've taken the butter out early and it's ready to kind of be smeared on.
Okay, well then, so you, from what you're describing, is known as the clumper.
Right. And
Yeah,
I want to
Tommy's a
on the
clumper.
clumping thing, I was going to just add to that and say, sometimes when you smear it, because it is a little bit cold and you do have to go in a certain direction because otherwise the contours of the bread, it will rip in a certain way, but it doesn't in another. Do you know that? Like, I don't know why. If you go a certain way, if you go a certain way, it could rip. And if you go another way, it just doesn't rip. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
It's like paper. You know when you rip down the paper page, it's a straight line. And when you rip across, it's
I think you're
wonky.
buttering too aggressively, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's not aggressive. I didn't
I
say
think
I'm
it is.
doing it with anger. I'm just,
No, I think you are.
what I'm
It's a
saying-
Punjabi butter.
Right. So then I do end up with little, what I call butter islands. Right? Not Shutter
This
Islands.
is definitely clumper.
Butter Island.
He's a clumper,
but,
yeah.
and I know what I should do is wait a little bit so that Butter Island melts a bit and then take that a little bit further to the edge.
Yeah.
So I can get.
No, but you're not fast about that.
I'm not fast.
Okay,
Because
so
actually, when you
Yeah,
bite into
no,
it,
that's wrong.
And then if when you bite into it, you get that little clump of butter. And let's be honest, butter makes everything wonderful.
So here we go about clumpers. They leave clumps or puddles on the toast.
that's what I got,
Only
yeah.
6% of people are clumpers.
Butter Island.
And basically, these are the kind of people that are fans.
Yeah. Have lots of.
So hold on a minute. It says that these toast fans are in their own world and will do things their own way.
Yeah, that
is
sums
so
him up.
Tommy, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're usually quite scattered.
Yeah, he was in
that's
Glasgow
Tommy.
the other day.
And most likely to be late for appointments.
Yeah.
Oh, Tommy, yeah.
No, I won't be
As they
late.
think they
I'd
have
want-
more time and will think outside the box.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
people don't care about their spreading and are just happy to eat the toast with the butter on it.
Yeah.
Enjoy
That is accurate.
That is so.
All right, go on,
Tommy.
Kedge, what are you?
So I am basically, and what is known here because I've had a look at it, is the glider.
Okay.
Right. So this is the first category that they've basically gone with. The gliders basically they glide the knife over the toast with an even coating of butter. They said these people are calm and easygoing in nature.
Oh, hold on. This is so we doing about the coverage. You know something about the coverage.
It's not so much about the coverage, but it's just doing the glide.
Oh, you
I
want to be
love that.
smooth. You
Yeah,
want the
yeah.
Meaning your form. And when Sach called me like a heavy. What did you say? Like a heavy.
Yeah, it was an aggressive.
Yeah,
aggressive. This is the opposite.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is-
So these people go through life unbothered by obstacles or stressful moments, and they can stay calm when those around them are
That's a
shocked.
lie.
Yeah.
What do you mean? They're good listeners and they're quite unproblematic. There we go.
Wow.
I'm not sure about that.
So there we go. Look at that. That's so
But
incredible.
also,
I love that. We
thin. You don't get much butter with you then.
no, I'm thin.
Yeah.
It's
in every way. Yeah.
yeah. But
So
also, can we?
Here's
do one-
kind of toast. If you take a bite in it, it gets stuck in your throat because
Yeah.
there's like
no,
no butter
no.
on it.
I just don't like to put too much butter.
Yeah. Well, on
I
that
just
note,
don't
that's what I was going to say was when I have egg on toast,
Yeah.
scrambled egg on toast.
Then you don't put too much.
I don't put any.
Yeah, no, neither do I.
Because when the egg just sits on it, it goes into the toast. It adds that little bit of butter and just nicely softens it up. I do like it.
Yeah, no, I don't really, because when you're cooking an egg, the butter just comes out anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
When you cook the egg.
So
Yeah.
you're
Oh,
fine.
there we go. So we've learned a lot about our personalities. I wonder what kind of personality of bread spreader our listeners are.
Oh, there you go. Well, we know what to do. Desioki.
Desi.
Where did I get that from?
Where did
Desioki.
you get that from?
Anil Kapoor.
We don't even have a Desioki Instagram.
No, we don't.
never have.
Oh, there was a
I must have just read it somewhere. I must
there was
have
a
just seen it
pirate
somewhere.
account at one point.
Yeah, what somebody else's? Well, there is. Someone's done loads on TikTok.
No, there was
and they went
somebody.
to like millions
no, there
of
was.
views.
If you remember, there was one. Well, we were at the BBC, the Twitter account.
There was,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. some kid in India somewhere just putting it together. Good on him. Well done.
Things we've learnt.
Things we've learned.
Things we learned.
Can I go first?
Yes,
Because
you
it
can.
kind of fits in nicely with just seeing as we've just spoken about.
By the way, can I just
bread.
say you can use my previous two things we learned. They've been brilliant so far this year. Carry on. for the end of the year is what I mean.
Was he talking to me?
I don't know who he's talking to himself.
Okay, so the thing I learnt was,
Yes.
seeing as we're talking about toast, get your head around this. The television was invented before sliced bread.
No.
The television?
Fact.
Nah, bruh.
Fact.
What, they didn't cut a loaf, but they put a picture on
I
the TV?
thought-
Yep.
I thought sliced bread was one of the first things. That's why they say the
Yeah.
saying, isn't it?
No, that's the best thing since sliced
Oh,
bread.
the best
Yeah,
thing
it's
since
not-
sliced
it's not-
bread.
Yeah. The
So the
television
ti-
was invented
in-
before sliced
Oh, do we know
bread.
the years or
So you
anything?
can buy bread, obviously. You could
Yeah,
buy
like
bread,
just a loaf.
but it was just a loaf.
No one thought to cut it.
No one thought to
Unbelievable.
cut it.
Unbelievable.
That's a fact.
Wow. That,
And you can't even patent that. Do you know what I mean? Like once one person thinks, oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's it,
Yeah.
and everyone does it.
Everyone
You
can
can't
pay,
make money
yeah.
out of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
yeah. Whereas
That was a good one, wasn't it?
That's
I
a good
was
one.
quite shocked
I
by
wouldn't
that
have
as well.
known that.
that's
That's
gonna,
a good. That's good pub quiz ammo.
that'll go, yeah, and that'll go in at Christmas, I reckon. Sach.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
probably
make the
will
cut.
Just about.
My one is a bit of a mathematical one. We're still early enough in 2024. We can talk about what 2024 is all about. But 2024, I just like the name of this term. So this is really why I'm doing it, because it sounds desi, right? But 2024, 2024, that's 2024, is a something number, which I'll tell you at the end, right?
Okay.
But it's a number that can be evenly divided by the sum of its digits.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a special math rule for just some numbers. So
It's
add up
divisible by
2
8.
plus 0 plus 2 plus 4
8.
is 8.
Yeah.
And now see if 2024 can be divided by 8, which it can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2024 divided by 8 is 253.
Yeah.
So a number that can be divided by the sum of the numbers that make it up
It's called?
is called a Harshad number.
Shut up.
Harshad. Harshad.
Harshad Bhai.
It's a
I know a Harshad
number.
uncle.
Yeah, have you really?
Yeah.
So he's divisible by himself.
Yeah.
There you
By 8.
By the sum of his parts. So the
Yeah.
sum of his number. So I just thought that was quite cool. I like the-
Harshad means that you can divide it. That is brilliant.
I bet you someone with a knowledge of Sanskrit, whatever, will go, of course, because Harshad means like har share of it all, like something like
Yeah.
that.
Who knows the etymology behind that?
Yeah, there you go. But it's a
That and sixth.
yeah,
That and
or
60.
60, yeah. Or Sykester, whatever it might be.
Oh, well,
That's a good one. I like that, Tommy.
is good.
Harshad.
So you're talking about Indian words. I'm going to just add something to that,
Yes,
which
sir.
I discovered this week, and that is that. So I've started learning Portuguese.
What? No, you haven't.
Obrigado.
Obrigado. Yeah, exactly. So I've started learning.
Nando's, piri piri, olives.
Jose Mourinho. I've started learning Portuguese, and one of the first words I learned was the word for bread, and I was absolutely
I know it.
astonished.
I know it.
Yeah, because you've
Yeah,
had
yeah.
a place out there. Go on.
Yeah, I
Kej.
know it.
It's pau.
Yeah, bow.
And I'm thinking, hold on a minute.
That's what we say.
exactly the same
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Gujarati and Hindi.
Yeah.
And then I'm thinking, but obviously the Portuguese came to India.
Of course.
Right?
Has
now
somebody
I-
done, pow, who's that old Nazim?
Pow.
With
Oh,
all
yeah,
that.
pow.
Someone should do that with the garage room.
So
It's parody.
then
Pav
I'm thinking,
bhaji.
If I had a
hold
radio
on a
show.
minute, bao bhaji,
Yeah.
bao vada,
Yeah.
all of that. And then I'm thinking, so who took the word and adopted it? Was it the Portuguese who
Yeah.
came to India and heard bao 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 and called
Yeah,
it bread?
called it
Or
bread.
was it bao bao bao? Or was it the Indians who
That
got
was
it
just
from-
a horning.
No.
Yeah.
Well, now my mind's going.
Go
Here
on.
we go.
Bow. I think the bow bun.
That's
And
the
bao
bread.
as well,
Yeah.
which is and probably they were Punjabi or something.
Oh,
They called
bao,
it bao,
bao,
bao.
bao.
And then I learnt the word this week for key in Portuguese, which is chave
Yeah.
and javi
Javi.
and jabbi in Punjabi and Hindi
Yeah,
and all that.
javi.
And I'm like, oh my god, there's so much that is in common here between Portuguese and Desi lingo. So I'm just really excited about that.
That's why Punjabi music is so big in Portugal.
Really?
They knew it.
I tell you what, no, legit, I'm telling you, Portuguese love our music.
Did they really?
Yeah, because when I used to go there
Wow.
a lot, when we had a place,
Obvi-
I used to play the music and they loved it like it was their own.
This is it. This is why I'm going to take the Asian music there.
Okay.
This is why I'm learning it.
Just read out your phone number for my dad. Because he's going to listen to this and he's going to then...
This is the conversation I need with your dad.
Okay, so what my dad does, by the way, with the podcast and with the things we learn, he doesn't tee it up. He doesn't go, oh, so I listened to last week's. He listens to every podcast.
Yeah.
And sometimes I go around and it's just on the laptop. I think I told that before, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't come over and go, oh, so I listened to the podcast. And you know that thing you were saying about it? He just goes... So he'll come over now.
Yeah.
Dad, you know this is true. You know this
Go on,
is
what's
true.
he gonna do?
He'll
Give
come
us-
no, just
Go on. I'm you. Go on, you be
we're
your
there.
dad.
He's coming to my house.
Yeah.
All right, great. Yeah, coming to mum, dad. Yeah, you having tea, coffee? What you gonna? My mum likes an espresso machine.
Yeah.
Right, and all
Some
that.
chicky with it.
So he does a bit of that, right? And he'll go. So the Portuguese
Here we go, straight in.
came to India back, and he'll.
I want that knowledge.
Right, and then I've got to go.
ring cage.
And for a second I go, what?
Why have you
where?
started?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And then,
okay, yeah.
and you know what? I'm like, I've got like a sieve as a brain.
No, yeah, you
So
know.
I'll be like, why is it? He goes, well, you mentioned the podcast. Like you'll be mentioning things to me that
Yeah.
we said on the podcast. I'm
No.
like, don't know the radio
Yeah.
show. Same thing. It's been happening for years. It's not just an age thing. So, but what I mean is. I know, obviously, we all know the Portuguese had a big influence over in Goa
Yeah,
and all
yeah,
that part
yes.
of India and all that. So they might have just gone up the coast a bit and influenced the language.
Or whether it was the other way around. I'm
don't know,
intrigued.
yeah.
I'm intrigued. But anyway, the fact of this week, the thing that I've learned is why do flies...
So what was that then?
Well, no, that was just a little linguistic thing that I just added on to...
Can I
Oh,
add
no,
a
it's
little
a bite.
food thing on?
This guy.
I heard someone say on a
I'm so good, I'm on fire today.
that is good. On a TikTok, I heard someone say, "Oh, how high?" That was it. It was a question. How high? It was on Saturday Night Telly.
Oh, yeah.
It was on what's that? Ant and Dex.
Yeah.
Limitless.
Okay.
Yeah.
How high does an official Yorkshire pudding have to be a Yorkshire pudding? And this is by like the Yorkshire Pudding Society, right? I'm surprised. It was 10 centimeters.
Yeah, I was going to say about
Right?
10 centimeters.
And then I heard him say, yeah, and when you're making it, you got to get the oil really nice and hot before you fry it.
Yeah.
You don't fry it. You stick it in the flipping...
In the oven?
Yeah.
So
No, but it has to be fried before to originally make it,
No.
surely.
What?
I thought it was always baked.
I thought it was always baked. I thought you pour it into the tins.
Yeah, and then it raises, in the tin.
Oh.
And you're like...
Don't fry it.
But
It's not booty.
This isn't Alcana. But I just basically did mango chutney with samosa. That's what I did.
You just done that,
I
yeah.
did that. I was like,
You just done that.
And white people would be going, of course you fry
Go on,
that.
Kedge, what have
But
you
yeah,
learned?
I've been baking it.
The thing I learned is, why do flies, when they take off, go backwards first?
I didn't know they did.
There
Is
we
it
go.
like, let's go?
They
Yeah.
never go forward like that. They always go backwards first. Why?
What?
They fly backwards. I didn't
Yeah.
I've
When they
never
move, they go backwards first.
I think this is a blag.
No, it's not black. The reason why they go backwards initially
Back it up.
is because in case if they have a wing malfunction,
Oh.
what they can do is they can then gently
Land.
glide back to
Yeah.
Where they
safety.
were.
Yeah,
Yeah, oh, that's
and that's
quite
why they go
clever.
backwards.
Why can't they just go forward and glide back down
And that
again?
explains why helicopters take off backwards as well.
yeah.
So if there is a problem with the propellers, then they can
just
land
go
again
straight
straight
down.
away.
Yeah.
There we go. So humans
Interesting.
copied that from a fly.
Mucky.
There we go.
Yeah. That is some good mucky knowledge.
Check
Just
the fly
before
next
we sort of end the podcast, there was a few things that I heard on last week's podcast.
Yeah,
that I
any
had
other
to-
business?
I had to speak about because
Oh my God! Now he's bringing it out.
because the first thing.
yeah,
See.
Tommy's feeling guilty already.
Yeah, I know. I haven't even said it. I haven't even said it, and he knows.
Guilty.
Yeah. Go on, you have to say it, and then I'll have to deal with it.
Well, last week my guys both got he got sag paneer.
It was-
My guy got
Sach, it was
flipping
so good.
keema and lamb chops, and
It
there's
was
me.
so good.
Just man got the heroes out.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah,
I
you've
actually
been
had-
feeling so bad about
Look
it.
at me. I feel hot, bruv. I feel hot. I tell you why.
You even said it last week, Sach.
I
And I
said it
tell you
last
what,
week.
do you know what? People messaged me. Brown Note
Yeah, I
listeners
know, I
messaged
believe
me
it.
and said, "Do you know what, Sach? He didn't cook for you. Like, he
No,
never
I know.
cooks for you."
And
And them two pricks come round.
Yeah, exactly. Right, exactly.
And he don't even like 'em, either of 'em.
Exactly. So, I promise you, I don't like to promise. I don't like to swear on anything, right? But with only him as my witness, speak to my wife, Binny, right? When you next see her, and go, what did Tommy say about the food, right? About
Yeah.
him cooking.
Yeah.
Because I said, you know what? I said that I feel so bad.
You don't
I
need
s-
to feel-
No,
I'm
but
joking-
I
I'm
tell
only
you-
joking,
I tell
but
you
yeah.
why I feel.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
you don't. I know you
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
really mind, but I said I'll tell you why I feel bad.
Yeah.
Is because I did make a pretty good sag paneer,
Yeah.
which you
It
enjoyed.
was good.
It sounded good,
It was
yeah.
really good.
Keema, and there was like marinated lamb chops, which just worked. It just all came together quite well this time. It doesn't always,
Yeah,
right?
No, it doesn't.
Right, and
Well, we
then
know
I-
why,
and
'cause Sach
this
weren't
is-
here.
and my words. Ask my wife. This is what I said. I said, I'm making sag paneer for Kedge, who hardly eats anything, doesn't really appreciate anything.
Yeah.
He's going to moan about it. He
Yeah.
might tell me it's good, but then go off and go, I'll probably make it better myself. Right?
yeah.
I said, and
Shit.
Simon, I said, who never cooks for me anyway. If we do go around, his missus cooks, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait a minute. I said, the one person who would actually really appreciate, who likes a grill, we go for grills together.
yeah,
who would
we
love
do.
the lamb chop, bit of keema. And I know you're not massive
He
on lamb.
laid it
That was the
out
only
properly.
justification.
He
Right.
laid it out
And
properly in a
the one
dish.
person, so the one person who would really appreciate it isn't even here. She went, you're going to have to make it again. So.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
No, but anyway,
and the other thing,
Yeah.
You guys gave Simon a lot of grief about King of Collectibles. I've seen it.
Oh, get out of here.
Bruv, I really enjoyed it. Watch
Boy,
it, it's really
why
good.
do we keep getting these
Oh
people,
my God,
these
yeah.
weirdos?
See, this is
King
why
of Collectibles is
Simon's
good.
your son.
There is some
Collectibles.
stuff out there that you're just like, how much is that worth? It's unbelievable. Watch it. It's
Oh
on
my
Netflix.
God.
Don't be silly.
I have just gone to add just on the TV watching what we've watched thing. Just very quickly to say, just Saturday night telly because January's quite quiet. And if you're a freelancer like
Gladiators,
me,
you just can't beat
yeah,
it.
I haven't seen the new one yet.
It's so good. And
You've
it's
got-
been beating records. The
Yeah.
viewership is ridiculous.
it's got a good buzz about it, right? So the chase
Yeah.
is on. I think. But by the way, Saturday night the chase was on. Bradley Walsh.
Yeah.
And
Oh, he's all over it.
you
And then he's on the Gladiators,
Flick over,
isn't
he's on the
he?
Gladiators.
Yeah, he's all over
You
it.
flick over, and he's the guest. He's the surprise star on Michael McIntyre.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
And
He's like the White Romish.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Romish is everywhere.
Ramesh was on every single channel.
Yeah.
Like, apparently, he
Yeah.
was the guy on the most during the Christmas period. Like,
Yeah,
like continuously every day. Like I think there was a record.
Take the money, Rob.
League of Their Own.
Take the
Yeah.
money.
He's
Take the
everywhere.
money. It's all right. It's all good. They'll fade.
And also, before the last thing we do, we've got to big up the person that gave us his lovely Christmas
mate,
gift.
this
I
is-
know it's a Christmas card that obviously Sach, I think you was sort of left at your house for a bit. Well, it's not a Christmas card actually. It's a happy birthday card for our fifth birthday anniversary
And it
thing
even
for our
says December
podcast.
23 in the corner.
Yeah, and you know what, Anika, thank you so much. It's a massive essay in it. I can't read all of it, but basically it's just saying that honestly your podcast has been a game changer. Quoting obviously someone from the podcast and
Whoever
says that,
uses
and
the
looks
term.
forward to listening to us every week because it makes her laugh. So
And
thank you.
It's a lovely little kind of personalised card. She
Personalised
put a
card,
picture
yeah.
on it. She's taken a picture, and
Yeah.
you know what? I'm like, it's in good quality. It's not pixelated. It's
yeah.
got nice,
And we got a
nice
present
scan.
as well.
And she's given us some gifts. Honestly,
Chocolate.
Anika, this is too much. You're so like, we have got, all right, and we opened this just a bit earlier, so I'm going to quickly just bust this open. We've got lovely, like, listen to this.
Oh, hello.
Slate
Coasters.
Oh, this is coming to work.
And mine is customised.
Oh, T for Tommy.
And Tommy. You got a Sach one. Yeah. Szechuan.
Szechuan.
And Szechuan.
Oh, yeah.
And then we've got a spare one, which has got just brown load on it.
Yeah.
And she went, and she's even written in the card, she goes, and that's for Simon when he sits in for you. So I'm like, so
Nice.
everyone's got one, even our
I love
guests
it.
have.
Love it.
And they, honestly, these are heavy.
Why are you
these
putting it
are
away?
light.
I'm taking it home.
No, it's got to stay with the set, Kedge. You can't just take it.
This is for here.
Yeah, this is
for
for
the
here.
studio.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I wanted no one else. Or do you want to take it home?
No, I don't want to take it all home.
No, he's
No,
not
maybe
allowed.
it will get more use then. See, look at me. I'm being all desi about it now. I'm like, yeah, you should maybe use it. Anyway, we'll decide. But at the top of that, we got chocolates as well from her.
Yeah.
As well. So lovely. Thank you,
Thank
Nika.
you.
You're our favourite listener for today. There you go. If you want to be our favourite listener, just send us stuff. No, don't
Now we
send
sound
us
like
anything.
Asian
Don't
radio
send us
stations.
anything. No, that doesn't anything at all. But thank you always for listening. Please carry on spreading the good word about it. And genuinely, I know I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. Anika's message means so much because it's just people saying, look, you get me through it. I was looking forward to listening to the podcast that I like listening to on my drive, if I was going to drive, and even on the train when I did. You know, it's lovely. It's company. So tell people about it, particularly if you think someone could do with that. If they're on long drives and stuff, they listen to the radio. Don't do it. Put the brown load on. Right. Get it in your life and we'll catch you next week.
Laters.
Laters.
Laters.